Thousands of compromised Solana wallets are a good reminder of the importance of cold storage for savings. If your keys never touch the internet, it is significantly harder to compromise them. Generate keys using well reviewed open source tools, store them offline, sleep easy. Shout out to Odell for this tweet. And let's jump in to this one where we're going to talk about the Solana hack, what actually happened, and why the price of Sol is not crashing. Many people on Twitter late last night were calling to short Solana, given all of the turbulence that has surrounded the project here in the last few months. We're going to dive in, and if it's your first time dropping in the channel, welcome in. And if you're coming back to the channel, welcome back. My name's Zach. Hit the like button if you would on your way inside. Let's take a look at the current price first, and then we're going to talk about what exactly happened here. So Sol is right now hovering right below $40 per Sol, still ranked number 9 by market cap here. You could see here still situated just between Cardano and Polkadot, where it was before the hack. Of course, it did lose a little bit of value, but it is slightly just down in the last 24 hours, not even 1%. So that's fascinating. It's still up on the week about 7.72% right now, about 8%. So why is the price stable right now after this big hack and the bad news that has surrounded Solana? And we're going to jump into actually what happened here. So Sol token holds price support after $1 million hack brings bad optics for Solana. So the token itself held on to critical support early Wednesday, even as a multi-million-dollar hack in the Ethereum alternative ecosystem saw several investors vent frustration, saying they consider shorting it or positioning for a decline in the cryptocurrency. The exploit saw an unknown attacker drain at least 5 million worth of Sol, SPL, and other Solana-based tokens from the Phantom and Slope digital wallets. Now, we're also hearing that some USDC was confiscated in the attack as well. So Sol, though, is still trading pretty nicely here, as sellers have failed to penetrate the 50-day simple moving average support at $37.50. Now, the hack itself, obviously terrible for optics for the world's 5th largest smart contract blockchain, promising faster and cheaper transactions than Ethereum. They've had several network outages in the past 12 months, and that too is not a good look. Now, the Sol supply is controlled by whales, though, and it appears they are the reason why the floor is being held, because they've decided to just stack their Solana and not sell any off. So the whales holding the floor right now, even through these turbulent times with Solana. Now, Solana has a lot of VC money backing it, a lot of VC money. And that is the reason why I think it will still get through this particular cycle. Some people were saying Solana will be a one and done. It'll, be forgotten about. I don't think so. I think it's pretty big, almost too big to fail at this point. It's going through a lot of issues and growing pains, of course, with the outages and now this attack. But I do think it'll get through it. Now, the network itself, what happened? It suffered a widespread private key compromise. More than 7,000 wallets, according to this report from You Today, were drained of Sol and Circle's USDC tokens, stablecoins. Phantom and other hot wallets have been affected by the incident in this case. It's believed that roughly $8 million worth of crypto had been stolen as far as a couple hours ago so far as a result of the attack. So it's interesting, right? Because Solana was the talk of the town late last year and during the bull run, where it kept eating away at market share from Ethereum. And many people look to Sol as the new and improved Ethereum. Can it still get there? Well, there's still a lot to be done. Of course, just by market cap and just by gaining the amount of traction that Ethereum in terms of market share has got. But Solana is in a good place because they have the whales and because they have a lot of VC money backing it. A lot of people bash Solana for it being a little bit more centralized, but with regulation coming, that could also be a positive for Solana, the fact that it is a little bit more centralized than decentralized. We shall see. Nonetheless, I feel for everybody affected here. This is brutal, what happened here. And our industry continues to go through things like this. These are growing pains. We'll get through it, though. Solana, I believe, will get through it. Our industry will be better for it when we come out on the other side of it. So that's a little breakdown on what happened, why the price really hasn't been impacted, and the latest here on Solana and the hacks. Thank you so much for popping in. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.